Boom. Okay, we are recording. All right, guys. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. This should not take that long, but I do want you guys to ask questions. And I'll have there's a few of us leaders on too, so we can at least manage like the chat and see if we see anything specific. I am literally going to walk you through like the way that I kind of do host to post, which I'm sure resembles a lot of what you guys do too, but I'll be able to share my screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm clicking on, because I think that helps to see one. So give me a second here. I have to share host with my phone. Okay. All right, guys, let me see. I'm going to share my screen in a second. All right, let's see if you guys can see this. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Oh, I don't, wrong button, hold. Let's do this again. I fat fingered that one, okay. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, so I'm sorry it's kind of delayed a little bit. I'll let it catch up for a second. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do host to post. So for those of you that may be on here and have heard about it, but you're not really quite sure what it is, host to post is simply, let me back up a second. Every single month, our team does some sort of giveaway. Typically, we enter into a pretty large giveaway that other teams are doing together so that we can combine our money together, and we almost like create a pot, so to speak, of money. And sometimes it'll be cash, sometimes it'll be an actual gift, sometimes it'll be more than one winner. It really kind of depends month to month. We kind of change it up, okay? But this month in particular, we're giving away a Louis Vuitton, or someone can take the cash equivalent, okay? So that's kind of what we're doing. The drawing is typically, because we like to keep it a little bit easier, multiple drawings a month gets really complicated. And I'll be honest, it's hard for me to keep up with that too. So we usually just do one drawing at the end of a calendar month. So from June 1st to June 30th, we have all month long to get people to host a post for us, okay? So the drawing runs for 30 days. And typically we do the live drawing on the first of the following month, okay? Someone will win this prize, or they can choose cash, okay? That's what host to post is. That's where we come up with the prize. A lot of people think, but I can't afford to pay someone or give someone a Louis Vuitton. You physically are not doing that yourself. You are simply allowing your team's drawing to be what you use for the public to gain interest in getting people to host for you, okay? So our team is doing this giveaway, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. And if they let's say they want they don't want the Louis Vuitton bag shipped to them, they can take cash, and we can pay via PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo is usually the three ways that we do it. So that's kind of explaining what the giveaway is, okay? So no, you're not physically giving someone your own gift and having to buy that for them. You're not doing that. You are simply either putting $5 or $8, depending on what it is for that month, into the pot to be able to participate and post about the host to post all month long, okay? All right, so now that we have that, this month, again, we're giving away the purse. So what we can do as distributors is I'm gonna go ahead and post on my page, and I'm gonna say, hey, we're doing this giveaway, right? So I'm gonna show you what that looks like, okay? Because people are like, well, how do I get people to post for me? This is how we do it, okay? All right, so I'm gonna show you. Here's this one. Okay, so what you see in this post, I just did this one this past Monday, okay? It does not have to, first and foremost, it does not have to look exactly like this. I'll show you some other examples. This is just the most recent one that I did, okay? Obviously, it was just my birthday, so I simply used that to kind of slide into just drop your birthday month, okay? So all I'm saying, you guys, is I'm posting on my own social media page. I'm not sharing anything. I'm posting, okay, as if it's my own. And I'm saying, to thank you for all my birthday wishes, let's do another round of entries for this month's Louis Vuitton or $1,300 cash giveaway. 7/1, right? Because the drawing is on 7/1. Drop your birthday month for an entry and then check your inbox, okay? So you see the comments that I have, and no, I'm bad. I still have like maybe 15 to go to message. But what I do in my posts, so no matter what you say, sometimes people are like, hey, my team's doing a giveaway for a Louis Vuitton bag. Drop your favorite food. Drop your favorite gift. Drop your favorite color. No matter what you have them drop, make sure it is something that gets you a different answer from person to person. This way, Facebook doesn't pick up on the fact that, well, you're having everyone comment the same emoji. You must be a robot. You must be trying to, get people to purchase something. So we're going to block you from having this seen, okay? So remember that. So I like kind of mixing it up. Birthday month, it's going to have variety. Their favorite color, going to have variety. Their favorite food, it's going to have variety. You don't want to do something super complex where it takes people longer, literally guys, it sounds bad, but longer than a split second to think and post. Okay. So just think about that. And then you literally want to post it in the morning, post it whenever you have a few, maybe an hour or two right after you post it, to be able to sit down and kind of work through some of the comments you get. Because it can blow up, especially for some of you that may not have posted about it before. You may find that your network is like hot with this. And then you may find you post it and maybe you posted it at the wrong time of the day for your audience. That's okay. Delete it and post it again in a few hours, okay? Kind of play around with this, guys. There's no exact right way or exact wrong way with how to do this, all right? So does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions so far? Okay, I kind of see the chat, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so here's what it is. So I have all these comments to work through. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you, if you want to do host to post, you need to figure out your organization system, okay? And that's not to say you have to have a whole long thing. No, what I'm saying is when you're getting ready to message this amount of people, you've got to make sure that you are consistent and you have a system. So I'm going to show you mine. All right. So what I do when I have this amount of comments, I'm literally going to click on the comments, right? And I'm going to go all the way to the top, because the first comment is all the way back at the beginning, right? Because I like to work down. I don't want to comment the people that just commented. I want to go back up to the top and then I work my way down. That's just what I do. Okay. So here's what I do. So I have a little system, and again, this may differ from you, but I have a system where, I will click the love button, so like the heart, on people I am not messaging for host to post. If they have a love, if I'm loving their comment, it means either they're a distributor or they've recently posted for me, or I don't need them to post again right away, okay? That's my methodology for this. You don't have to do it that way, but that's the way that I can differentiate who I've messaged and who I haven't. Okay, that's just one thing I do. Now, the people that get just a like on their comment is someone I actually reach out to and send a message to, all right? So obviously Brandon, he's not gonna be able to get an entry, so I loved his comment, right? And as you can see, some of the ones that are love versus like, that's how I know. And I typically respond to every person that does get an entry, and I let them know. So what I do, to show you guys an example, I did all these, so I'm just gonna scroll down. And I'm going to literally do one with you. I just got to figure out where I ended. Sorry, guys. It should be up here. Here we go. Okay, boom. All right, so here's Denise, right? So Denise says, okay, whatever. So I'm going to like it, okay? I'm going to click reply. And I have word board, so don't worry about the bottom. So I'm going to find the message that I send her and reply to her comment, okay? Need to get you confirmed. I'll send you a message. Check your inbox. I already know that I'm friends with most of these people commenting because it's my own page they're commenting on. Typically, I'm already friends with them, okay? And so so I'm just going to, I'll show you the second way next. Okay, so I send this. So I like their comment. I send my message. I click their name. It takes me to their profile. And then I literally click message. I'm going to go in their inbox, right? So I'm going to scroll down and I'm literally going to send my message to her. I have word boards, so I have these saved. You know, and hopefully you guys have a system too where you save it. Maybe you don't have word board, but have it to where when you're messaging these people, you can easily copy and paste, okay? So what am I messaging? All I'm simply saying, you guys, is, hey there, thanks so much for commenting on my giveaway post. I'm so excited to give away a Louis Vuitton this month, or I have to change that, or $1,300 cash. It will be live 7/1 on my page. For an entry, all I ask is that you share a post on your timeline for me. Don't worry, it doesn't mean you're endorsing anything. I like to say that line because some people are like, well, I don't know what these products are. I don't want to do that. They automatically assume it's something that they're endorsing. So I usually do say that. And I said, don't worry, it's nothing that you're endorsing. It's actually super simple. I'll give you the post and I will do all the follow-up. Does that work for you? So I ask a question and I wait for their response. So I will literally send this and I'll let it sit there. Then guys, all I do is I literally go back to my comments again and I just keep going down, okay? I typically, when I'm doing this, you guys, I only message no more than 15 people at a time. Because again, I don't want to get blocked by Facebook because I'm not copying and pasting, but I'm sending the same message over and over and over. So I limit it to typically 15 people every hour, just so you guys know. Okay. So there's Denise, right? So I'm going to go down, boom, like, I'm going to reply. Guys, it's like, it's a mechanical thing. You're literally sending the same thing over and over, right? Click on her name, message, get in the inbox, click my message. Okay. I need to fix my word board. Don't mind me. Hold on a second. It's going to bug me. Where's it at? I'm just fixing my save. Okay, boom. All right, so I messaged her. So then I'm going to go back out and I'm literally going to keep going down the line, okay? This is for me to get potentials to actually post for me, okay? So now I'm going to go one step further, you guys, and I'm going to show you once someone replies to me, I'm going to tell you what I sent to them because I just had someone reply to me. Oh, I have to add her. So let me go back. And if I have to add them as a friend, you guys, it is extremely important. If you're not friends with that person who's commenting, do not message them first. The reason is because you will get blocked a whole lot faster, okay? So I always friend them first before I send any message to their inbox. So I'll reply back and I'll say, hey, friended you, accept the request, and I'll send info. Okay. And then I can literally delete this one. All right. And then I'll keep going down the line. Okay. Does this make sense? This is like just the first pass. Okay. So I posted about my giveaway. People start commenting. I have a little system between loving a comment and liking a comment so that I know in my head who I've gotten to, and I won't go further ahead until I've actually sent them the message, because then that confuses me. Then you're having to go back through and try to remember who you messaged and who you didn't. So don't get ahead of yourself. I know it's easy to, but try not to. And okay, so let's say someone responded back to me, right? And they're like, yeah, sure, I'll post for you. Let me show you what it looks like. Here's Heather. Okay, so boom, look. As you can see, I sent her this message earlier today, right? She comments back, sure thing. So I literally say the same thing, guys. Now, I want to preface this. You have the ability to use any host to post that you want, okay? I'm going to show you in a second where to find those in our team page. When you get in a groove of finding one that really works for you, then stick with it. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of us love our hair, skin, and nails one. Some of us love TFX. Some of us do a smart and skinny. Some of us do a cleanse. Some of us do a distributor host to post. Some of us do just our giveaway, right? Tata's giving away, whatever, right? You can change this up. So please know that. All right. So she says, sure thing. So I heart her comment. I go into my messages, right? I send message number 3. This is just me knowing it. What am I saying? Awesome. Thank you so much. Here's the post. More people will see it if you use one of those fun, colorful backgrounds, if possible, okay? Just tag me in it, and as soon as I get the notification, I'll add you to the drawing. That's my first message, okay? I like saying that because it thanks them for wanting to do this, and then I send my post separately, okay? So I send that first, and then I go into which post I'm using. The one I've been using is this one, and I send it. This is for TFX, needed ASAP. If you could take one tablet at breakfast and one at lunch for the next 90 days and lose up to 30 pounds, would you do it? Clinically proven, okay? That's what I've been using. So she's gonna respond and either say done, or I'm gonna get the notification that she tagged me, okay? So I go on to the next. I don't wait around because I have a lot of people to message, right? So you're constantly going back and forth, especially if you're blowing up. So as you can see, this can take up some time real fast, but guys, this is not hard. It's just figuring out a system that works for you between who you've messaged, who you still have to message, who's responded, you know what I mean, and who's posted. So let's fast forward now. And let's say that someone posted for me. I sent my first message thanking them. I sent them the post. Now they're posting it for me, right? They're going to tag me in it. Okay, so let's go and see what that looks like. Let me find one. I think Tiffany did. Hold on a second. Let me see. He tagged me in one. Here we go. Boom. Okay, let's say, so Tiffany, she posted for me. All right, look, I got the notification in my timeline review. All right. And she put up the post, she gave a colorful background that's awesome, that's always great. So this is the next strategy, you guys. This is all about organization, because as you guys can imagine, having a lot of people post for you can get out of hand. And you're like, who posted what, where, when? Like, how do I know how to follow up with these people, right? Here's a system, okay? One, get pen and paper and write the names down, okay? Trust and believe, it takes a second to do that. If you don't do it that way because you don't think you can manage that, that's okay. You can do it in an electronic way too, and I'll show you how to do that. So what I do whenever it's in my timeline review, all right, I immediately click comment, and as you can see, I've already done it. I say entered, right? I literally will kind of scroll up. I will screenshot this because I need to enter her, okay? So first I screenshot it, I say entered, I comment entered, because I want her to know you posted, I'm going to enter you, right? Now, up at the right-hand corner of this post, you guys see those 3 dots? You're going to click the 3 dots. I'm going to unsave it so you can see. All right, you're going to click the 3 dots. And the first option says Save Post, all right? I'm going to click Save Post. You can either create a new collection, or if you have one that's already created for this month, just add it to that. I like to add all mine together. The reason why this is important is because think of it as like you're on your computer and you're typing out a report and you want to save it to a specific place in your documents. This is the same thing. I'm literally saving every post that someone does for me in a folder so that I can go back every day and refresh. Okay, what? I waited for a post. Who knows what she's saying anyway. And I will then go back and be able to go through each post and see who new has commented so that I can message those people. It's just a quick reference instead of trying to remember, oh, I think so-and-so posted for me, and then trying to go to their page and search all the way down, because you know how people share 10,000 things a day. Okay, I don't have time to look through someone's like actual profile. So I'm going to save it. And I saved mine to June 2020 HAP, right? So I'm going to click save. Okay. And that's it. Now, this is extremely important. You need to have your settings on to where when people tag you in a post, it goes to your timeline review. When you're doing host to post and you have 10 people post for you, please, please, please check your settings to make sure they aren't going to your page, because you're going to have host to post, host to post, host to post. It's going to look crazy. You don't want that on your page, okay? You need to have that hidden from your page. So I always comment so that typically I get notifications when someone else comments. When you're doing mass host to post, honestly, it's hit or miss. That's why I always save the post. Sometimes I get notifications, sometimes I don't. So I just save the post to be safe. So please make sure your settings is on where you have to review a post before it goes to your timeline. Because if not, your timeline is going to look really crazy, okay? So once I say entered, once I screenshot it, once I save it to collections, I hit hide because I don't want it on my timeline, right? So I don't want to have that. So so anyway, here's another one, okay? I think I already did hers, but so I'm going to do the same thing. So right, I'm going to click comment. I already see, you see I hit entered, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna click the 3 dots. I'm gonna save the post, right? I'm gonna screenshot. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna hide. Because I already know it's saved. I can easily access her now, right? Easily. Same thing. I think I already commented on hers. I'm gonna click I already saved it. And then I'm gonna hide it, okay? Make sure I save this one. Okay, I'm gonna show you, then I'm gonna show you where the saves are. So that's how you do that. So that's kind of start to finish from you posting to your own timeline about your giveaway, having people comment, you inbox them, hey, will you post for me? And guys, the verbiage, I can share my verbiage. I don't have any problem with that. But just know, less is more. It doesn't have to be this long, drawn out statement that you give people. Whatever it is, make it short, clear, concise. Let them know that you're gonna send them a post. And that's it. Let them respond to you when they say yes, thank them, and send them the post. Don't just, you know, and make it fast, because you don't want to have time going back and forth, like going back, oh, what kind of post do you want to post to your page? Well, what is your audience like? No one, honestly, just send them the post, okay? So, and then they post it for you, and then I just walked you through the process of saving the post so that you can access it quicker. Where do you find those then, right? So like, let's say, okay, I'm sitting down, I want to go through and see who all has commented for me, right? Okay, so you're gonna click the 3 lines at the bottom if you're in on your phone on your app. Okay, and you're gonna come to this page, right? The 3rd option down says saved. You're gonna click saved, and then you can see all your collection folders. So I'm gonna click June 2020 HAP because I know that's the folder, right? And as you can see, all my most recent people that posted for me is at the top, and it goes all the way down to the beginning of the month. Okay? And how cool is this, right, guys? I can literally, let me make sure I had that girl in here. That's not her. I'll have to find it. Okay. I literally can tap on it and see the post right away, and I can see who commented. And then I'll go back, and then, oops, I hate when it does that. And then I'll go back to the next one. I've already messaged these people, right? And then I'll go back to the next one. Okay, and I'll literally go down. This is how I check my host to post every day, guys, to make sure no one new commented, okay? But this one I need to make sure. So whenever someone comments though, all right, this is commenting on the post they did for me, right? So this Stephanie, I want this purse, I'm gonna post for you. She posted, I have 2 comments on her post, okay, guys? So I have to friend them first, right? Because remember, you friend someone first before you inbox them. So what do I say? I will reply to someone's comment, and I said this. I said, sending friend requests. When you've accepted, I'll send a message. Okay? So she's accepted finally. I don't think I had her down as accepting. I literally click on her profile. I click message, and it brings me to her inbox. So I'm going to send the script. And again, I'll show you where these are found. I'm going to send the script for TFX. And I'm going to go back. And then I'm going to go down to Mary, because Mary also, I friended her. Yeah, I friended her, and now I need to message her. So I'm going to click message. And I already did it. So there we go. She was messaged at 5:32. Boom. She hasn't seen it. So yeah, so does that make sense? Yes, I waited for a post to share last year, but never received. I figured oops. Oh gosh, yeah, we don't want to do that. Sorry. Hold on, guys, about that. This is live, you guys. I'm not planning this. All right, and don't feel like you can tweak your messages, guys. You don't necessarily just have to send it because it's a script. Make sure it flows with the conversation. Okay, yeah, I still like it. Okay, so then this, boom. Okay, so she now has the post to post for me. All right. So in your inbox, guys, you're gonna have people that are commenting on the actual post. You're gonna have people that are commenting on your giveaway. So you need to, again, make sure that you're organized enough to know who kind of goes where, okay? So don't be super lazy about it and like a comment and then not inbox them. Make sure you have some sort of system, write the names down, or have some sort of way that you can track by looking back at your post to know who you messaged and who you haven't, okay? Because you can I've literally sent things to the wrong people, and yeah. So just make sure you are kind of focused when you're sitting down to do this, okay? So now let's say those people have commented back. I'm gonna try and find someone for you guys. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna try, you know what? I have someone in my inbox. Let me think. Nope, I must not anyone new. I've messaged everyone. Okay, well, when someone messages back after I've messaged them, like let's say Janet responds back to me after this, I would just go with the next script, or I would send a voice message, or I would change up the script. It all depends on her response, right? My first message to them can always be the script, okay? After that, please know you may have to adjust what you're saying, okay? Don't stray too far from what the script is, but know that it's okay to change it up. All right. It's okay that, you know, if you said this once to this person, you can change it up for the next person. Okay. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. Have it make sense. Okay. That's the best advice I can give you. So that's kind of how I do that part. Does that make sense before I go on? And I'll show you where all the host to posts are. Let me make sure. Whoops. Oh, I can see it. Okay. Hold on. What is that called again that holds your replies? Oh yeah, okay. I know, it's awesome, honestly. Okay, I think I'm good. All right, so now let me show you guys where you can find your host to post. So many times we get asked, well, what post are you doing, or what should I send to them? Guys, just know it is all in our resource page, okay? So again, go to your home screen, you're gonna click groups, and then you guys should have this organized. If you guys don't know how to organize like where your groups are, I'll show you how to do that. But you can pin certain groups to be right there whenever you go, okay? So our first one is, it's the Dream Team resource page. That's our team page, guys. So this is what it looks like. If you're not in this, please let us know now, because you need to be in this one. So if you're looking at this, one of the second options over under the pictures there, guys, says units, okay? So you're gonna click units, and the first unit is all about host to post, guys. It literally starts host to post for beginners. It has a basic video that corporate did, and I think Kelly, oh my gosh, Kelly Brown and Rachel Jones, I think is the one, are the ones that did that. It's a really good video. I think it's 35 minutes, and it explains what host to post is, kind of like what I'm doing. And then it goes into some tracking documents in case you guys want tracking documents. Maybe you guys are pen and paper. Those of you who have an iPad, you can import these into your iPad. There is really any kind of way that you can use these, okay? So please don't feel like, well, I don't know what I'm doing, you know, it's literally all here, okay? So here's some tracking documents if you want to write down who posted for you. Maybe you're a visual person and you want to do 5 posts to post a day, right? Okay, here's these tracking documents. And you can literally save them to your phone. Okay, now all of these pictures that have the wreath behind it are literally host to posts. Every single one of them is different, and it says the name of the host to post, and in the comments has all the verbiage starting with the actual post itself, okay? So I just want you guys to know there's the reset and recharge, there's the quad threat. Guys, and all of these host to posts, just so you know, are in some way, shape, or form used by us like leaders, and we added some of the ones we've even done or tweaked ourselves. Like if we use certain products, we've created our own host to post around that because we know that we can talk better to it. So just know these aren't like, you can't go to like the website and find the smart and skinny category. These are just terms we've used because this is what we call it, okay? Smart and skinny, there's HSM, which is hair, skin, and nails, TFXX, you guys, team giveaway. So maybe you want someone to post about your giveaway. And it literally gives you the post and the verbiage to follow. So there's literally no reason why you guys don't know where to find it or have an idea of different potential host to posts to do. One piece of advice I would say, you guys, is do not do multiple host to posts at one time. That is going to create a lot of confusion. I may do, honestly, I try to do 10 host to posts a day, and I will do most product. I'll do at least 1, maybe 2 giveaway host to posts, and I'll do 1 distributor host to post. I really don't stray far from those 3, okay? So just know that. But when I do my products, I'm not doing one cleanse, one HSN, one TFX, one smart and skinny. That's going to be confusing. I don't even have time to manage all that. So I literally stick with one and I do that for all of those. Okay. But this is where you can find them. So I just wanted to point that out so that where you guys knew where, we always say unit 1, this is what we're talking about. It's all in unit 1. And we have updated this recently. So all of the verbiage is pretty recent, guys. If there is a, if the pricing is off, or maybe we talk about a BOGO, or we talk about some discount code in the comments, just know to change it. It could be that when we posted this, that's what was going on, okay? We tried to kind of make sure we weren't doing that, but just in case you come across a message that and you're like, wait, it's not BOGO or whatever, just know to change it, just so you guys know that. What else? I think, I'm trying to think, oh, where to comment. Okay. So let's say, so now, you know, I took those screenshots of those people. How do you enter them, right? So again, 3 lines, go to your home screen, go to groups. I'm back at our team page, okay? For those of you that want to find quick announcements in our team page, a little quick thing if you don't already know is, do you see where it says announcements right here under the, like right above Chelsea's name? And you see announcements, see all 24? Everything that is relevant, maybe it's for that month, maybe it's for that day, maybe it's host to post for that month. Every big announcement we want you guys to know, we'll typically pin it or change it to an announcement. So if you want a quick overview, always click announcements, and typically the newest one will be at the top. But here's pick 2 sales, here's our host to post. It's the 3rd one down. Okay. So what does this say? So this talks about our June host to post, right? It tells you when the drawing is, how to comment in ascending order. You can always use that picture on your page for your giveaway. But this is where you comment the picture, the screenshots. You see all these screenshots and you see the numbers go up. Then that needs to flow, because when we do our drawing at the end, every person's name is tied to a number. We only go based on number, okay? All right, so at the bottom, so Zaria was 185. So I'm gonna comment and I'm gonna do 186 and I'm gonna comment the last screenshot that I did. And then I'm gonna do 187. Honestly, guys, I literally will screenshot like 15 people in a row that posted for me, and then I'll come post them. It's just whatever system you do, just don't forget to post their name though. And typically we have to have all the drawings in by the 1st at noon. So like the day of the drawing by noon that day. So make sure all of your people are entered this way. But this is literally how you enter them on this post, because when we go to do the drawing, we will draw from all of these entries, and all of these entries go into a large pot, and then 1 or 2 people, or however many people are winning, their number gets drawn, and then they come back to the number and they can find the name of the person. That's why we screenshot it. Okay. So that's where you enter their name. I told you how to do a giveaway, whatever, on your own page. Do you guys have any specific questions? I'll open it up for questions. I know that was kind of fast, but let me reclaim host. So for those of you not doing host to post, I'll tell you, even though there could be months where it's hit or miss and you could feel like I'm doing like a ton of host to post and none are hitting, okay? Does it mean that host to post is broken? No. All right. It is a numbers game. It really is. And it's your audience. It's their audience, and it's continuing to kind of keep doing it. Talk about, okay. Yeah, I will. Okay, good. Yeah, I will do that. But if you guys aren't doing host to post and you aren't enrolling, I'm gonna tell you right now, then you're missing out. You truly need to see what host to post is. And you guys, as you can see, this is all behind the scenes. You're literally posting one thing to your page about a giveaway. That's all you're doing, okay? So you can do that. I know you can do that. And people will comment. And maybe you get 20 comments. Okay, in 3 days down the road, post it again. Just, you literally cannot post enough about this giveaway. I literally have people that will post it every other day. It's whatever your audience is. And maybe you only get 10 people. Maybe you get 5 people. You know, our thing with Brandon and I, because we like to tag each other in it, I'll usually do mine on Sundays and he does his between Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I may do another one on Friday. Like we kind of, you just gauge out, like figure out your audience and then go with the flow of that. Okay. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You can post about host to post as many times. People can get multiple entries as long as they literally post a second or third or whatever time for you. Okay. So that is subjected to you. I'll let you make that call on how many entries you give someone. Now, can someone post more than once for me in a day? Absolutely not. It has to have spacing in between, okay? Because it doesn't do you any good to have them post 3 different times in one day. I mean, let's be honest, right? So just think about it like that. As far as the drawing, you guys, the drawing will be live on my Facebook page. I will go live and I will announce the winner. Whenever I go live, you guys will tune into the live and you can literally host what we call a watch party. And then that way it shares to your page. Hey guys, we're doing our giveaway drawing right now. You know, that way, like you've told people it's live on your page, it literally is live on your page through a watch party, okay? So that's kind of how we do it on the 1st of the month. And typically it's between 8:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. on the 1st or whatever. So yeah. What if you forget to put a name in drawing? Can you do it? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yes, I'm okay with that. We want to try to remember, but I get what you're saying. Sometimes you just miss people. So yes, you can absolutely do that. Or just have them repost again and do it again. And yeah. So what other questions do you guys have? Does that make sense? I know most of you are doing host to post, which is kind of exciting. And I know that, I'll tell you, sometimes we can be really hot with host to post and it's crazy if you keep doing it, all the potentials you get. Cause you guys think about it like this. Those of you that struggle with adding friends to your friends list, do you know how many friends I add just by doing host to post? I don't have to go looking for friends. I literally add to my network doing host to post. So I'm doing multiple things at once without stressing myself out and trying to go find friends. Okay. So that's another tip too. So because you got to think, remember, you want to friend them first before you message them. So you're adding to your network, which is what we all should be doing at least every single day. All right. Will the name get entered the same amount of times? Yes, because you're giving it a different number. Like, does that make sense? So like if Sally posted number 150 and then she posted 3 days later, she's not going to be number 150. She'll be number 180, whatever it is. Yeah. As long as you screenshot her picture, like her post again and enter it again, then yeah, she'll be entered in multiple times. Yes, absolutely. What other questions do you guys have? Hopefully this makes sense. Does I have some of the other leaders on here. Do you guys, is there anything that I missed that maybe you guys do something different? Okay. Cause it's pretty basic for the most part. It's just doing it. I think I'm not going to lie. There's some times where I see how many comments I have and I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I not turn that off? You know what it sounds really bad. It's not really, but it is. Cause you're like, I got to literally message 100 and some people. But on the flip side too, guys, it is really, and go in short, like, don't feel like you have to message 120 people in one sitting. In fact, don't do that because you will get blocked. But break it up and allow yourself, okay, I'm going to message 5 guys. I legit will take up to a week sometimes to message people back. I could care less because A, I'm not overwhelming myself, and B, like, I'm giving myself, well, I'm not going to get blocked that way. And so I just kind of space it out, but I literally don't do more than 15 in an hour. And sometimes I'll sit down and I'll have 2 hours, right? But even though we're in summer and kids are here and things are crazy, I may not have like 5 hours in a row to knock out all 120 comments. Like I would lose my mind. So just know, like, you don't have to message them like that day. You guys can break it up because I sure do. I literally will have to change my message. I'll be like, the one you commented like almost a week ago, sorry. I've done that. I swear I have. I don't even care. They don't care either, guys. Just so you know, they're getting entered for something free. Just so don't worry that they're going to be like, oh my God, it was 5 days ago. Like that's fine.
The only thing I would add, and I know you touched on this a little bit, is if you guys don't listen, I've done host posts sometimes where I only get like 10 comments, but then their post blows up. So don't get discouraged if your host to post only gets like 10 comments, because I've had that before. And then I'm actually kind of glad it did, because I get like 2 or 3 people and their post blows up. So so don't get discouraged if you don't get as many, or if you post it and it doesn't get any reaction. What you should do, what that tells you is your audience just is not on at that time. So what I would do is just delete it completely and post it at a different time of the day. So I know for me, it's either morning or like around 6 o'clock, like right after dinner time, 6:37 are usually like my prime time. So think about that when you're posting host to post. Think about kind of like for like your typical day, like what time are you on your phone? And then probably like choose those times if you're not getting a lot of attention. And also too, sometimes don't just do the wording, maybe add a picture. Like, so if you're asking them for like, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? I know I've done that one. I find on Pinterest like a picture of like ice cream and I put that in there because it's eye catching than just the words. I mean, because how people like kind of just scroll,
Yep.
it catches their eye like a picture. So, or like your favorite pizza toppings, like find Pinterest and find like a picture, cool picture of pizzas or something. But so I do that too. So just to make it a little more eye catching.
Yeah, I love that. That's actually a great point. Yeah, you guys, it doesn't just have to be the words. I've had a few who once I asked to post even say I'll follow up with anyone interesting. Yeah. Honestly, some people do that. Like I still to this day will have people comment and want to get entered and then I send them the details of what to do and then I see that they see it. And sometimes I wonder, like, do you not see that I can see that you saw this? Like, does this not? But I swear people just don't, either they don't read to check your info. Like, I don't know. And so I honestly, if people aren't messaging you back and they leave you on read, you can follow up and just say one time, I'm going to be honest, I normally don't, but you could and say, hey, just wanted to double check. Are you going to put this post up? Or, hey, just wanted to follow up with you. Did you go ahead and get that post up? Just be sure to tag me. And you can do that one time, but after that, guys, move on. Because you're just kind of wasting your time at that point and you could have already posted again about it and had new people. And you guys, it helps your algorithm the more you're adding to your network. I'm telling you, I know some of you may think, well, having the same people comment. One of two things. If you're having the same people comment over and over and over and over, and you have like weeks in between, either you're not adding to your network appropriately, and that's just being honest, and you can be honest with yourself and be like, okay, yeah, you know what, I really don't. Or you aren't, you're not posting enough to boost your algorithm. You're not interacting enough to boost your algorithm. You're not friending enough people to boost your algorithm. Something is happening to where your page is getting extremely low visibility, okay? So it's not necessarily that host to post isn't working. It could just be, the back things that are happening on your page. So maybe take the next couple of days and post twice a day, or take the next day and maybe post an interaction post. It doesn't have to be just about the business, guys. There's some things you may see other leaders post and they have tons of comments, but it could be something random, right? Get something going on your page. Is tomorrow Monday? Yeah, tomorrow's Monday. So Tuesday, we've done in the past, you guys, look, the first, and you don't have to do this, I guess, the last person to comment taco before I comment Tuesday gets like $5 cash app to them. I'm not saying you have to do this, but what I'm saying is the first time I did this, it resulted in literally over 14,000 comments on my post, okay? Because people were nuts though. Because they're like commenting. So they're like, yeah, like taco. They're saying all these things back to back. They were literally getting blocked because they were commenting so much. But what did that do for me? I was like, thank you, right? Because it's boosting my algorithm. So it had nothing to do with my business. It was just fun. And I literally did cash at people $5, but it's just the point of doing it. So in case you're finding that your engagement is really low, go through your newsfeed, interact with people, or start adding more to your friends list, and then post about host to post. See if that works. Or like she said, change up the time of day. Honestly, guys, tweak it. Like literally mess around with your own page and see what works, because what works for us may not exactly work for you, but you got to still try all the things that we're suggesting, because at some point, one of them is going to hit. You know what I mean? Let's see. And then they will comment or react to another. Don't you love that? Like, I see you. I know you're active. I see that green dot. And I swear to you, if I message you and you see it and you still don't respond, then we can't be cool. I mean, at some point, it's kind of like, really? I have even called people out, you guys. This isn't just on host to post, but it's like let's say someone's supposed to like order something, and I'll be like, hey girl, like I saw you saw my post and you didn't respond. Like, did I happen to say something to offend you? I've literally said that before. And they're like, oh no, I just got busy. 9 times out of 10, they will respond to that. So if you need to use it, use that. It's hysterical because people really get like they really think that you're that you feel bad. I really don't, though. I mean, I know I didn't say anything to offend them, but they don't know that. Okay, I think that's all the questions. All right, do you guys have anything else? I just wanted to do that really quick. I'm gonna stop. Do you guys have any other questions before I stop the recording? Just so that it's not, okay. Poor Tashima, I'm looking at her. Is she wrapped up in that robe? You poor thing. I just glanced over and I saw that. Okay.